Good morning. Today is Saturday in the morning. Um, Mwazuka bwanja Malawi. Ndabweranso ine ndithu kamlepo kaluwa. Ndinapuma pakati pa chifukwa nali mu investigations. Malawi muno mwabwera anthu amene akufuna kuti aonongese bomali. Anthu amene anali ndi boma lapita lija kumakhala ngati anayamba companies ku Dubai, anayamba companies South Africa, anayamba companies mu Zambia, mu Tanzania mu Kenya, mu Botswana mu Zimbabwe, ndi makampani awo. Ndiponso ena anayamba company ku Germany, company ku UK, Australia, anayikayika anthu mosemu. Ndi makampani awo azibwera kuzakhala ngati aufuna chita invest muno Malawi. Ndeno azatumiza azungu aja amarandira ma commission makampani amene kuti ife bwana timakusatirani ndipo tutaona kuti congratulations mwawina, nde ifeyo tufuna kuti tithandize ziko lino kuteroko tili ndi mphaso tikupasani ma fertilizer ulere pakali pano tithandizaso ndalama zogula chimanga. Ndokhaokhawo chisinsi chimene chichi muchimvese is a deep secret. There's no way Malawi could have an investor who is interested soon after a new government has been ushered in. No way. Even in Europe, investors, they don't just come for the sake of investing in that country. They look at geographical area, geographical challenges, and any other factors, the environment, etc., the workforce, the behavior, the culture of that country. That is why they are saying foreign direct investment, FDI. And then ndizafotokozaso mbiri yama degrees pazikolosera pansi nzakufotokozerani, whether a degree in law, a degree in philosophy, a degree in economics or development economics, and zachitaso define each and every degree that is offered by any investor on earth, and why others are taken as very serious and others are not taken as serious. When those who are taken as serious, they may not be serious, and those are not taken as serious, they may be very serious. I'll tell you the reasons why. Command investment. So no, Malawi geographically is challenged. When it comes to environment, it's disaster. When it comes anyway, let me explain a little bit here because I want you to understand. Munali ma companies Malawi mono during the federal government. They were controlled and headquartered in Salisbury, now Harare, in Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, and a few from northern Rhodesia, which is today Zambia. And they had connections with Mozambique. Some agencies were in Mozambique, like Manica Man George and other companies that were there, Renes. In those days, we had them here. And the operations, there was a challenge, a big challenge. This is why Press Group of Companies or Corporation was established to inherit those companies because they were facing challenges, geographical challenges, environmental challenges, and any other challenge or challenges that you might call. Then, pamene panabweranso MDC, Malawi Development Corporation, and azatengaso part of the companies like hotels and others, soft companies like hotels and others. We had the Malawi Marketing Corporation, Import and Export, Chipicus, and etc. While Press Corporation had hardware stores, Press bakeries, Press what furniture, Press what, and all PTCs in those days, People's Trading Center, and later on it became People's. And these companies were under press. Then they went to Indebank, they went to Fincom through Admark, they went and different places because those foreign directors could not operate in the country anymore. Now, because of the challenges that I've just cited. This is why anthu ena osazindikira bwino kuti ayi kumala muno tinandi companies ambiri ndepa no panata. No, it's because the press corporation, MDC, amachita observed these companies. They were being all their process, whatever, they were taken by MDC as a mother company. They were taken by press corporation also as a mother company. Then after experiencing heavy losses, then Kamuzu decided to come up with a press trust. That trust was to control managers. Sometimes these, incompetences in the grouping of these companies. This is why General Hardware Stars and General Hardware and whatever that we had in Malawi had to go and slowly, and they had to be disinvested on the scene. Deno anthu ambiri akuti etinali chakuti koma sakuziwa kuti the owners of those companies abandoned them. So Kamuzu, looking at how to sustain employment in Malawi, decided kuti atenge companies aja kayachita malosses chani palibe kanthu. This is why the World Bank came in after and proposed to Malawi government structural adjustment in those days. Kuti at least kukhalepo kuti at least zina ndi zina zagulise. So when Bakiri came in, when he was told that, he was so fearful of that. Then he started selling most of these things. This is why today we don't have most of the companies that we had in the past. Now, amena abwerao azibwera ni makampani omwe acha. Even those who be supplying fuel will be those people that have acquired so many interests in partnership with those bogus companies that have been created. So they'll be coming here. And when they come here, mind you, we might experience one of the greatest company depression in this country ever, because these are bogus countries, the companies that will be coming here to invest in Malawi by offering us as an attractive package, free fertilizer, zvena gurakare, and ngati nyambo, yofuna kuti ife tukoledwe, and we end up just that. Then they will be creating a mess in partnership with certain government agencies in neighboring countries. Then they will be saying, Malawi, we are selling you this. Pamene ndo omweyo ino Malawi tukuuzani zonse tindi information ni opya. One kuti tukuzondedwa, mende kunena pano ine ndine moza amene ndayamba kuzondedwa ever before. Many people have gone to lie to Professor Thapita Mtarik about me. Some of them have even gone to destroy my name there. Some of them, they're even thinking of killing me once again. In a new government, to just mind you, and this is very sad that they are doing. Most of the people that were friends to me, were friendly to me, and we were friends, all sajatawa. Chifukwa chakuti panopa kudya bwino. Koma, chakuza, sichimba ngoma. As people celebrate, sometimes we may be celebrating in vain, because what comes is only controlled by God, not by anybody else. My companies azibwera arengeza bogus figures, like what happened to Chakwera. After Chakwera was seen, which was about to get rid of his vice president, there came so many companies that were created by a certain interest group that Chakwera sana ziwa. And I told Achimwendo, to warn him, Achimwendo, be very careful. You are running a government that at the end of the day, you regret what you have lost. Achimwendo sana ndivere. Sam Kawale was my best ever. And the mamuzas, many in the mamuzas, abwino kwambiri. You'll be a minister, be with this and that. Koma mchenjere chakutu sadandaule. When he became a minister, I was his enemy number one. He made sure to conswese kwanga, kusapite chimanga chili chonse. And he contributed to my loss in the constituency. But anyway, I have forgiven him. No strings attached to it. These are young ones trying to be politicians when they're not politicians. Sometimes you must be able to understand what politics is all about. A definition of politics in Malawi is very different from the real definition of politics. Amalawi ambiri, they go to politics because of funa kwambiri, because of chita. Some people are even suggesting kuti 50-50 gender. Politics is a different ball game, akura akuru ino, akura akuru. It's not what you see. Chonde munivere is not what you see. Politics, blood is part of politics. When they kill somebody, it's when now the fuel, the love that people have for that particular party in politics. Now, this is why I'm the most hated now, somebody, both in government and as well as in the opposition. They want to get rid of me, and at all costs they'll put a bout on me, which I should be eliminated as soon as possible. There's God in heaven. Now, so what I'm trying to say, my loss, I did not lose. Kunari heavy political interference, trying to kill me politically, try to get rid of me so that I'm no longer a politician, or I completely, I get completely bogged down or completely finished when it comes to political history of this country. Now, they tried during Bakiri time to kill me, they failed. They tried during Kamusbanda, and when Kamusbanda realized, he called me. So we are together most of the time on Fridays and every Fridays. And Dr. Banda died giving me 50,000 kwacha a month in those days. It was quite a lot of money because we became friends. I used to tell him, he could listen to me when I could tell him about what politics is all about. He could not believe it, but he was a man that is taken in Malawi as a political giant. But I would tell him that politics is not what you think. There's more to politics than you can see. So some people, they would like to kill that part of history, because to them, to me, I'm a threat. But I'll tell you, I'll open up Malawians so that you know what politics is all about. It's not a game of community-based whatever, assistance, development, whatever that the people might see as a benefit out of that particular so-called politician. No, there's more to it than what you think. Economy is tied to what politics is all about. If that politics is not understood by citizens or citizenries, then that country will not develop. That country will not appreciate about what the government is all about and who is in the government. Each time you say because you don't understand what politics is all about. Then no, the photo was Kwambiri, because I want you to appreciate what we have discovered. So this economy, you might say duration, but at the end of the day, you see that it's not what for, that is what is happening. Donald Trump, when he was a businessman, but he misunderstood the Washington agenda. So when he was outside, though he was a president prior, asana ziwa 5 years, asana iziwe what government is all about. This is why they played him and he lost. And this is why also here they played Professor Peter Mterek and he lost when he did not lose the elections. So they will do it again if we don't understand what politics was all about. Others will come and insult me. Others will come will say so many things against me. But politics is not what you think it is. So in parliament today, we have 3 types of politicians, or 3 types of members of parliament. One is a business type of a politician that goes there for businesses, contracts, and the like. Secondly, job seekers that will always be respecting the authority that have appointed them. Then there are politicians. Politicians, they are there to serve the people, understand what it is, the House, so-called the parliament, how it is interpreting the definition of a budget, definition of their presence in parliament, and how people can be assisted. That is what is, that is a politician. Now, anthu amene ndakuwuzani ineyo awa, they are people that you have to be very careful when dealing with them. Otherwise, you'll miss out the entire spectrum or the entire show. Imena kuti politics. So I wanted just to differentiate and tell you a little bit, but I'll say much more tomorrow's recorded video. Good morning.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.